Well, Thanksgiving isn't just about treating ourselves. It's also a time to make sure neighbors have access to a good meal. And all across South Florida, there are some little ways you can help. The B'nai Torah Congregation in Boca Raton launched a Little Free Pantry program, and they recently added a 50th location. I'm joined tonight by Summer Faerman. She's the director of their TLC Programs. Summer, thanks for joining us. Tell us about this program, the Little Free Pantry. It sounds pretty exciting.
So we started the TLC Little Free Pantry last August when the pandemic was in full swing. We were seeing that there were lines and lines of people and food was getting more scarce. So a friend and I went out walking around and filled Little Free libraries, and I said, I think we need to turn this into an access point for food. And thankfully, she had a wonderful husband who said, I am going to build this for you. And one has turned into 52 in a little bit over a year's time. And they are really a 24-hour access point for people who are suffering from food insecurity. They can take if they need, they can give if they have. It's really a simple concept, and we've had no problems with it. The community really is flourishing because of it. People who are giving feel so great, and the people who are receiving are being able to receive with dignity and pride and be able to go home and have food.
Do you reach people that otherwise might not be reached? Maybe they're too proud to go to a pantry where there's a number of people around?
Well, we absolutely reach people who wouldn't be reached, more so because of the hours, I would believe, than people with the pride. With the pride issue, we did find that when we put different languages on the pantries, then it was much more accessible. People definitely had pride when they didn't understand what the pantry was. And when it was only in English, they were a little hesitant to go near it. But the fact that it's open at all hours, so people who work the night shifts can come early in the morning, and people who are working in the middle of the night can come, on their way to work. It's perfect.
And that's not the only thing your organization does. November was mitzvah month for the Torah Congregation. Tell me a little bit about that program and what your organization is all about with that.
So mitzvah month actually culminated also because of the pandemic. We normally have one day a year that is dedicated to bringing everyone together to find their niche in the community that they can find where they can really help and where they can shine. Well, I couldn't bring 1,000 people together in one room. That would not have been safe. So instead of saying, oh, we're not going to do it at all, I said, you know what? We're going to do something every single day in the month of November. And some days we'll do 2, 3, 4, 5 things. That's okay. And we are going to bring out all of the organizations so people can find their niche and not feel that they, yet again, got the shaft because of COVID-19.
And it doesn't end there, because Hanukkah is about to begin, and your organization has some plans for that, too. Tell me about that.
So Hanukkah is starting on Sunday night, and we do not just stop with helping an organization who needs some assistance with literacy or food insecurity. When it comes to Hanukkah, we make sure that we are not only helping children who need Hanukkah presents, but we're also shining the light on all of the children in the community who are in need of gifts. And we collect gifts for anyone Jewish or not Jewish, and make sure that everyone during the holiday season is getting a little bit of our light. And it's a really wonderful way to start Hanukkah. We'll culminate our mitzvah month on December 1st, which is the 4th night of Hanukkah, and we'll be able to show our community how B'nai Torah was able to shine their light for all of the month of November.
Some good things ahead. Thank you, Susan Faerman of B'nai Torah. I really appreciate you coming by tonight. Thank you. Well, it wasn't turkeys. It's